What is going on, everyone? Platinum B is coming at you with yet another video today. Today we're going to be doing another episode of the Platinum Beast Answer series. I look forward to getting into the comments that you all left for me on last week's video. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, everyone, so we got a lot of great comments on last week's video, so we're going to just go ahead and dive right on into them. Be sure to get your comment in the comment section down below that you would like me to read out on next week's video. So with all that being said, let's dive right on in. So, up first, we have Silver Oceans. Silver Oceans is an awesome guy with an awesome channel who has absolutely blown up in the stacking community. His channel has gone from very few subscribers to very many, to say the least, in a very short amount of time. So I'm sure if you go over and check out his channel, you will find something to enjoy. But with that being said, Silver Ocean says, if platinum stays where it's at and gold and silver rise, I will consider getting another ounce. I don't believe this is too far-fetched. If the economy tanks, people may flock to gold and silver. Then in that case, industrial demand for platinum may remain flat or drop. We shall see. That is a very good synopsis you make, and that is a very possible outcome. I'm not totally against that type of thinking. Even though it goes against platinum increasing in value in the short term, I still think that that could be a possibility. Coming from March 2020, we saw that people really stuck to gold, at the very least, more than any other asset class. It held its value greater than any other. So if the economy does tank, which is a complete possibility, we could see gold and maybe silver rise up in value while platinum stays flat and becomes an even more better bang for your buck. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. But thank you, Silver Oceans, for that comment and your insight. I really do appreciate it, my friend, and you have an awesome channel. So thank you. Up next, we got Mr. Salivate Metal says, to me, it's impossible to confuse platinum and silver. Very different in most every way. How much platinum would you like to have in your stack? Yeah, I mean, I think so too. I mean, I really do. Platinum is such a dense metal that when you hold a silver piece of equivalent weight and everything, you can clearly tell by just simply holding them, right? It's not that hard once you get them both in your hands. And so if you're looking to sell it and someone's holding it and comparing like an ounce of platinum to an ounce of silver, I mean, look at this. Look at how much smaller that platinum coin is. The thickness is not much thicker. In fact, these capsules that hold these platinum are a little bit too thick for this coin. They're really meant for gold coins. Although they hold the platinum very well, as if you can see there, it kind of recedes into that foam, whereas the gold would probably fill it out a little bit more better, if that's a phrase. And so these are thinner, much thinner than silver, and definitely the diameter is just not the same. It's just clearly different. Very, very different indeed. But thank you for that insight, Salivate. How much platinum would I like to have in my stack? Well, I'd like to just continue stacking it until I either A, can't stack it anymore because I'm broke or something, which God forbid that happens. Or B, it just gets to a level to where I'm like, this is where it's floating. Silver has been around $20 plus $5 minus $5 for quite a while. Yes, it went up to 25 and even 27, 28, but it's gone down to 12 and 13 in the past. So it's stayed around that $20 mark for a very long time. It's not even broken $30 really in any recent time, and it hasn't been below $10 in any recent time. Yes, the gap has gotten wider. It used to be 15 to 20 and never moving out of that range, but because silver has a $20 float, in my opinion, $20 is where silver is kind of just been floating. So if we get to a point where platinum is just floating at a number, be it 1,500, be it 2,000, whatever it is, I would probably hold off on stacking there. But I'm not the type to put a number on my stack. I'm not the type to say I want 100 ounces of platinum. Because realistically, once I achieve 100, which I don't know when that will be, I'll likely want more, right? Because although I am stacking for financial kind of security and things like that, I also just simply like collecting in a way. I don't like paying too much premium, so the collector bug does get reeled in from time to time. I don't buy any like stuff that is extremely numismatic, but from time to time I will spend a few extra bucks to get something I like, and so I think I'll just continue doing that, right? Obviously things can change and all sorts of things can happen in life, and who really knows, but I'm just really not the one to put a number on how much of any metal I really want, so to speak, salivate metal. I know a lot of people do, and I know that didn't answer your question very well, probably. But I appreciate your question nonetheless, Salivate, my good friend. And everyone should go check out his channel, but I'm almost 1,000% sure if you're on this channel, you already know who he is, because he is extremely famous in the stacking community, and he is an awesome dude for sure. So thank you, Salivate Metal, for your comment. I really appreciate it, my friend. Up next, we got Banknote Global. Says, your coins are amazing. You have one of the best collections. Well, thank you, Banknotes Global. I really appreciate that kind comment, my friend. I really do, and I appreciate all the kind comments you guys send me from time to time. So thank you. Up next, we got T Melv. Said, I think the white rings make the platinum pop. Have you considered white rings for the 1/10 ounce? It might enhance the visual appeal being they're so small. Yeah, I have thought about the white rings. They're a little bit harder to come by from where I buy. I buy on Amazon, and I usually find pretty decent deals on the black rings, but the white rings, they don't have as many deals. But who knows? I might end up getting white rings. I try to pay as little as possible for capsules if I can. So it's just really what's ever available. I'm not too picky on white or black ring. I do understand what you're saying, though, and I think it would be unique if I did have white ring capsules, but who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But thank you for your comment, my friend. I really appreciate it. Up next, we got Mr. Aloha Stacker. Said, hey, Beast, wonderful Q&A as always. To piggyback PBP's question from last week, I think that if the government did mint $1 trillion coin, PT would take off and interest would drive it to monetary metal status worldwide. Do you ever think that the Mexican mint will make a PT Libertad bullion coin? That would be so cool. I know they did one as a part of a set, and that set has maintained incredible value. You know, that PT Libertad really kind of blows my mind a little bit, because the Spanish were actually the first to discover platinum. The Spanish, right? And Mexico is a Spanish country. So why they don't have a platinum Libertad, but American and Canadian and Australian and Britain and even South Africa a little bit have platinum really kind of boggles my mind that a Spanish country wouldn't, especially one such as Mexico, because Mexican mint is such a renowned mint. The Libertad is phenomenal. It's so collectible and so sought after. And the fact that they've actually already minted a platinum Libertad one time, a long time ago, I really don't understand it, to be honest. I don't know if perhaps when they minted that one, they said this is going to be the only one, and they don't want to go back on their word, or what the case may be. Realistically, I would think, though, they could mint something different, you know, and it not hurt that value that they attached to that platinum Libertad all those years ago. I really don't know when they're going to make one or if they're going to make one, but it does boggle my mind that a Spanish country doesn't, given that they discovered platinum, or at least they're credited as discovering platinum. But who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. I do hope they do make one, because I would be all over that 100%. Like you, I am a huge Libertad fan, and I love the Mexican Libertad, so we'll just have to wait and see on that one, Aloha. But thank you for your comment, my friend. I really appreciate it. Up next, we got Mr. Benny Benny. Said, between silver and gold, which is your favorite? I know I might get some hate, and I even have a lot of silver in this video, but gold takes the win for my favorite, between gold and silver. I just love gold. I think gold is just something you buy and hold on to literally forever. Silver, I wouldn't mind getting rid of. Platinum, if the opportunity came, I might get rid of it, but gold is just something about it. Something about it. If you watch 2is1's videos, you know why he's so popular. He has so much gold. And I kind of wish I went the gold route over the silver route in the beginning. I think that's what a lot of stackers wish. At least that's what I've heard from a lot of different stackers. But I didn't. But gold has to take the cake, for me at least. I think there's a lot of cool, unique, old gold historical coins. Yes, a lot are restrikes like this coin, but they're just so old and so cool. I don't know. Silver just doesn't quite have that much. Yes, there are old silver pieces, but gold is just so much cooler when it's old. So that's one of my favorite things about gold, and just its stability over time and its rock solid history. But that's my opinion, Benny Benny. I really appreciate your comment, my friend. Up next, we got Mike M. What's your favorite platinum coin bar? What is the dream platinum coin you want one day? So we know your favorite Star Wars movie. What's your favorite Marvel movie? Lastly, how excited are you for the book of Boba Fett at the end of this year? So, favorite platinum coin or bar? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I have been stacking the Queen's Beast, and I do love this series. I don't have all of my platinum coins with me right now, so I can't show whatever I do end up saying is my favorite. But one of my favorite coins would have to be probably the Platinum Black Bull of Clarence, which I don't have. I've got the horse with me right here. But the Black Bull of Clarence is just such a cool coin because it's a bull. I'm a platinum bull, or at least I consider myself a platinum bull. Very bullish on platinum, and I just love that kind of aspect of that coin. There's also another coin with a bull on it from the Perth Mint that I hope to have one day, but we'll just have to wait and see what the future holds there. But that would be my favorite. Anything with a bull on it, really, in platinum is super cool to me. What is the dream platinum coin you want one day? Well, it would have to be that lunar ox, right? The Perth bull coin that I just mentioned, that would have to be the platinum coin I want one day. It's a little bit harder to find, but who knows? I might end up getting it, and I might end up showcasing it on this channel one day. But we'll just have to wait and see for that. So we know your favorite Star Wars movie. What's your favorite Marvel movie? Favorite Marvel movie would have to be... You know, I'm kind of neither here nor there on Marvel. I mean, I watch the movies, but they're not my favorite thing in the whole wide world. I know I might get some hate for that, but I probably do have a favorite movie, and that would probably be Ant-Man and the Wasp. I know I'm going to get hate for that as well, but I do love Ant-Man and the sequel, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I just love those movies. I love the characters. I love just everything about them. They're just super cool to me. And so I have to go with Ant-Man or Ant-Man and the Wasp. Either or is a great movie. Probably Ant-Man and the Wasp a little bit better than the first Ant-Man, but I like them both nonetheless. So they are both super cool in my opinion. And then lastly, how excited am I for the book of Boba Fett at the end of the year? Well, I am super stoked about that. I cannot wait for that to come out because that's going to be super epic. And I am very much looking forward to that. So we'll just have to wait for that to come out, but when it does, I am going to be watching it fully, probably multiple times, but we'll just have to see. I hope they do it well. If they do it like The Mandalorian, I'm sure they will do it very, very well, and it will be a very, very good addition to the Star Wars universe. But thank you for all of your questions, Mike M. I really do appreciate it. You posted some really good ones, so thank you for that. Up next, we got Mr. Bunny Mustard or Beauty Mustard. It says, where do you figure the palladium reevaluation will eventually land? I think below platinum. I don't think worthless, though. I think we could see the old days of $500 palladium, maybe, and that would be very tragic for people who are heavy in palladium, but I think it's a possibility. Is it an absolute? No. I think palladium just as likely could go back up to its $3,000 number. It's possible. Anything's really possible in the world of precious metals, and so you just got to take it day by day. But that's what I think as far as palladium is concerned. But I don't think it's ever going to be worthless. I just simply don't. I think it's too rare, and I think it's too much like platinum to be just completely named worthless, right? If it was basically free or a base metal, no one would use platinum, and that would tank the value of platinum because they're somewhat interchangeable. They're not exactly alike, but they are very similar. And you can make it work if it's free, especially if it's free. But if it's extremely cheaper than platinum, I don't know. So that's what I think about it. But great question nonetheless, Beauty Mustard. I really appreciate it. Danny Yo-Yo said, I'm like, okay, my friend, LMAO. I don't understand. Maybe that's something I said in this video. or the last week's video. But thank you for your comment nonetheless, my friend. I really appreciate it. Up next, we got Mr. Bob. Says, after you get your platinum ring, there's a Ford Platinum pickup truck. Yeah, I mean, that would be kind of cool to have one day just because I am the Platinum Beast after all. But who knows? You know, maybe if I had the Platinum F-150 pickup truck and the license plate said Beast, that would be absolutely phenomenal. Because nobody would get it except like my viewers and stuff, but it would just be absolutely so funny. I would have to go around explaining to all my friends and family why I made it Beast. But, I mean, Beast can also just mean a beast of a truck. So, you know, it wouldn't be that too hard to explain away. But that would be pretty funny, I think. But thank you for your comment, Bob. I really appreciate it. You are a loyal follower of my channel, and I wouldn't be the same without you. All right, we got Wasatch Wizard up next. Said, what if, instead of a $1 trillion coin, they meant $1 billion platinum coins? Somehow, that seems more plausible to me. At that rate, they might as well just start making actual money out of platinum. I mean, that would be so frustrating. Because A, why are they using their bullion platinum to mint billion-dollar coins? Like, please stop. I mean, that just seems so outlandish. It's kind of like paper money. Nobody really has faith in paper money because it's not even worth the paper it's printed on. And platinum, it wouldn't be worth $1 billion per coin. An ounce of platinum is only worth about 1,000. So, I mean, but to be honest, it is the government, and they already do it. So, you know, I wouldn't put it past them to do that. But it would be kind of frustrating. It would make platinum an even more monetary metal, so it would probably help us in the long haul as far as platinum is concerned. But as far as being just logical, I mean, it seems kind of ridiculous to me, but I do think it could be more plausible because that would give them a reserve that they could just say $1 billion here, $1 billion there, and just use the billions when they need it. Because money grows on, well, actually, I guess being that it's no longer paper, it wouldn't be growing on trees. It'd be money is buried in the dirt. But nevertheless, it's the government, and they're going to do what they want to do, and there's nothing we can really do about it. So it is what it is at the end of the day. But great comment, Wasatch Wizard, and I don't think I've seen anybody really talk about that, but that's a great point you make, and that's a total possibility, in my opinion. So great comment, my friend. Up next, we got Mr. Andre F. Said, what is the most beautiful sovereign coin, in your opinion? Why? Most beautiful sovereign coin. Okay, so I am going to have to go with... that's a tough one. I'd say the maple, to be honest. Now, I don't like platinum maples, okay? So, it's kind of hard for me to say that in the same token. But the silver maples and the gold maples, which I don't have any of, but the silver maples are just so cool. I mean, look at that, like, what is it called? Is it called a spiral or I think they call it a rainbow. But when the reflection does that kind of spinny thing in the background of the coin, which I'm kind of doing on this coin here, that is just so cool. Those radial lines just make it go like circling around. I mean, that is just the coolest thing ever. This capsule is a little dusty because, I mean, it's been in the capsule for a while, so it's got some, I don't know, scratches and scuffs on it or something. But nevertheless, you can see those kind of lines and how they make the shine. I mean, it's just so cool. It's a very, very cool design. I mean, I'll even say it's better than American Eagle, and I'm an American, so I shouldn't say that, but I will. Now, the politics in Canada is a whole nother thing, but we're not going to get into that. But the Canadian maple leaf is such a cool coin. So silver and gold for the maple leaf. For platinum, I gotta say it would probably have to be, I mean, it's got to be the American Eagle. I mean, it's just so cool. It's such a cool design. A lot of people don't like how Lady Liberty looks, but I think the design on the back with the eagle soaring and the sunshine and stuff in United States of America, I think that's just so cool. And I do like the Lady Liberty side. I mean, a lot of people don't, but I personally do. So it is what it is. Everyone has a different opinion, but those are my thoughts on it. So thank you for that comment, Andre F. I really do appreciate it, my friend. Up next, we got Mr. Jim C. Last but not least, when are you doing a live stream? I am bidding on some Somalia 1-ounce proof platinum coins. I will let you know if I win. So I've been trying to figure out what I want to do for a live stream. I can't quite figure it out. I've thought about doing the Friday spot price updates live. I've thought about doing, this live. I've thought about doing different things live, but I just can't figure it out. I want to do a live. Maybe I'll just kind of do random lives because my schedule is so random. I don't want to do anything that I have to be there for when it's going live, if that makes sense. Like sometimes I'll post a video 5 hours before it actually posts, and I'll just schedule it and it'll post up, say at 5 o'clock. I record the video at lunchtime at 12 or something. I schedule it to post at 5 o'clock. I'm out doing stuff and it posts for me at 5, and then I come back and respond to the comments. But with a live stream, I have to dedicate that time every week or what have you. So I just haven't figured that out yet, but I might end up just kind of doing some random ones here and there over time. We'll just have to wait and see what occurs there. But I know people have been asking me for it, and I know I need to figure it out because I know my followers would like to see a live stream that they can chat and interact and things like that. So we'll just have to wait and see, but I will let you know, Jim C. I will be making it crystal clear on my channel when the live stream will occur so that everyone can get in and make sure that they are involved. So that wraps up this week's Platinum Beast Answers series. Thank you to everyone who decided to leave a comment on last week's video. Be sure to get your comment down below on this week's video. With all that being said, till next time, we'll see y'all.